Why wait to see if you'll get something you like this Valentine's Day when you can go to BlueNile.com and find something you'll love? Whether you're looking to treat yourself to a little winter sparkle or show a galentine how much you appreciate them, Blue Nile offers a wide selection of high-quality designs, expert guidance, and free 30-day returns for the ultimate peace of mind. You can even design your own jewelry. Right now, save up to 50% at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
Introducing Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Icon of the Seas, the ultimate family vacation. The ultimate 6 slides, 8 neighborhoods, 0 compromise vacation. The ultimate never done that, can't wait to do it vacation. The ultimate chillin' by a different pool every day of the week vacation. This is the Icon of vacations. Icon of the Seas, arriving in 2024. Book today. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Hello again, hockey fans. Are you ready to brave the wild? With me, your host, Paladino Joey. It is Tuesday, November the 5th, 2013. This is episode number 68 of Brave the Wild. As mentioned, I'm your host, Paladino Joey, and with me, once again, Neil Natedogg Thesing.
Yeah!
Welcome back, Neil. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
All right, what a positive week for the Minnesota Wild.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, 3-0. Yep, it would have been 2-0, but yeah, my Sunday night got crowded and busy again. So it's like, okay, we'll try to do Sunday nights, Saturday nights, like whenever. But yeah, it's fluent sometimes, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and apparently you were busy as well, right? Yep. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things. Obviously, it's fluent. It's, yeah, that's what podcasting's all about. Sometimes being fluent and working around it and all that good stuff. So glad to have you back. Yep.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be back.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Thank you. Very glad to have you. And, yeah, the audio and all that sounds all right. Seems like the cell phone thing is working out okay for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally Neil was on the landline. Tonight he had to be on the cell phone for technical reasons. So just letting you guys know out there. Hope the quality is adequate at least. So yeah, the Wilds were certainly adequate this week. A victory over the Montreal Canadiens, Friday, November the 1st. Starting November out undefeated. The Wild are 3-0. Yes, sir. Beating a pretty good Canadian team. Jason Tominville picking up where he left off last week. Oh my, scores twice.
Yep.
He scored twice against the Canadiens. Justin Fontaine, he's been picking up some goals. He got one against Montreal. He got one against Calgary tonight as well. Whew, boy, this team is looking really damn good right now, aren't they?
Yeah, man, they're looking like some contenders.
They seriously are, without a doubt. Speaking of Jason Pominville, he was named yesterday the number 1 star of the NHL for the week. Number 1. You know how, obviously after every game there's 3 stars. They do, they do 3 stars for the whole league for the week, and Pominville, number 1, baby.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's been fantastic. I mean, look at these numbers. Guys are like, nobody's got like insane numbers like 20 points already or anything, but a lot of guys, like Granlund, he's like one of the leaders in scoring now. He's got like 10 assists and a goal. Niederreiter's got 9 points already. Think about that. When he had, like I've mentioned 1,000 times already, like 4 points in like 50-some games the other year, a couple of years ago in his first year in the NHL. Yeah, 9 points already. Hey.
Yeah, looking pretty good there for where he was last year.
Yeah, that's for sure. Up in the minors and kind of like being treated like a bust.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you love it, right? Yeah, Pominville finally got his first assist. Granlund finally got his first goal over the course of time. Not in the Montreal game, but yeah, I digress back to that game. What a fun night that was.
Yeah. Montreal game was pretty awesome.
It really was. They were up in the Wild. Just the skill level is starting to take over. These guys are starting to learn how to score, aren't they?
Oh, they're getting good, and now it seems like the first line's getting going too with the game tonight.
Tonight, oh my goodness. Woo! Koivu and Parisi just exploded tonight.
Yeah.
This is so cool. Yep. And yes, speaking of the first line and all that good stuff, Charlie Coyle is back. Jonas Brodin is back. Keith Ballard is back. And all of them came back against Montreal. Keith Ballard, 2 assists in his first game back. Just, wow, this is so exciting. Coyle seemed a little slow and unfortunately aggravated his knee injury a little bit, but did come back for the Calgary game. So, tonight, of course. So it's just he's back and ready to roll again. Who's the other one? Oh, yeah, Brodin, of course. Yeah, he's looking good again. He's wearing that full face shield for now. Welcome back, Jonas Brodin.
I don't think he should take that up the rest of the season.
Yeah, probably not, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole tough guy thing, the tough guy image, all that good stuff. It's not really worth it. I wouldn't want to go blind, like a puck going in my eye or something.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, really. Like, if I was an NHL player, I'd at least wear what Pominville does, which is like, the shield over the eyes, kind of. It's kind of like a visor type of shield. But yeah, Wild at full strength, and boy, do they look good. Wow. Positivity around, all over the place. Ryan Suter, not really much of a scoring factor, but still played pretty well in the Montreal game in general. Strong night by the Wild. Pominville 3 points in that game. Granlund, that second line is just playing unbelievable. So we're really not missing Matt Cullen as much as we thought, huh?
I know, but still, it's Matt Cullen.
Yeah, it's like you want him back, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'd still take him. I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, no doubt about it. It's just Granlund is filling that role incredibly well. Because the second line center, in fact, he wasn't even penciled in to be the second line center at all for the longest time. He was like a third line winger at one point. Then they put him in at the second line center, and it's like, oh, I guess he's ready for it now. Last year's like, no.
One guy that we really missed that's doing great in the NHL is Setaguchi.
He's got like 7 points in 14 games, something like that. Yeah. He's doing all right, isn't he?
Yeah, it seems like he's getting assists like every time I watch the highlights and stuff. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, he's been around. He's been involved for sure, without a doubt. Another guy too, like with local ties, of course. Seems like everybody who plays on the Islanders that has had to do with the Wild or the Gophers of late. It's like, what, Kyle Oposo, he's really taken off, isn't he? Whew.
Oh, yeah.
He's got like...
He's great.
Yeah, he's got like 18 points. It's like, what the... Yeah, so he's doing really well. They got obliterated by Washington tonight, but figured I'd throw that in there a little bit since we're talking about the ex-Wild players. Or, excuse me, Kyle Oposo's not ex-Wild, but ex-Gopher, I guess. So it's semi-related. But, yeah, Ballard, boy, he's really picking up from... not doing hardly anything in Vancouver. Really a factor with the Wild. Very cool. What did he have, like 5 points last year? He did. He had 2 points last year. He's already doubled that. Oh, my God. Yeah, so, yeah, Ballard's probably back at it again. He'll get like 20 to 25 points, hopefully. But, no, the Montreal game, it was just an up-and-down, skilled, very fun game without being like bad goalies, like 7-5 type of crap. It was a 4-3 victory for the Wild. Very impressive, very nice. We'll definitely take it. Clutch goals down the stretch. Vancouver made it interesting, but Pominville, another game winner. Gotta love that. No doubt about it. Ballard and Parisi assisting on that one. That was some pretty stuff, actually. Keith Ballard keeping the puck in the zone, and Parisi with a nice pass to Pominville. Yeah.
Yep, definitely nice to have that guy on our team. He just pretty much makes the whole team look great.
Without a doubt. Pominville, you mean? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. He is just a scoring machine. So, if we're ready, we can move on to the New Jersey game. It's like put your feet up and enjoy. 4-0 Minnesota. So really the true full strength happened at this point. Josh Harding's back, and it's shutout time, baby. Shutout number 2 already.
Yep. Way to go, Harding. Woo!
Way to go. Everybody's back. Everybody. Of course, Coyle didn't play in this game, but luckily he came back tonight. But I already said that about 4 times. But Granlund finally scoring a goal. Pominville getting his second assist. Wow, he got an assist. No. Oh, man, this is fun. What a fun game it was. The Granlund, that was a nice goal. I mean, it was just like centering pass by Niederreiter. Oh, man. It was good stuff, Granlund, the way he put that in there. Torrey Mitchell, that was kind of a sloppy goal in front of the net. Just kind of, I was afraid it was going to be one of those deals where it's like, somebody kicked it in. No goal,
Yeah.
This ain't soccer, Joe, right?
Yeah, Joe, what the heck?
This ain't soccer. Can't do that. No, but Granlund showing the skill on the goal, though. I like that. I liked it. Yes.
Mm-hmm. You too.
That was goal number 1. There's going to be more to come, that's for sure. Pardon me about this racket here, but Danny Heatley scoring on the power play too. He was kind of lucky because it got tipped in.
Yeah. And got to be careful as goalies of those tips. There's they score a lot of goals by guys getting in front of the net, and it's just so dangerous.
Redirecting, right? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it's all about right there, that little redirection. I mean, yeah, there is a lot of that tick, 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 where the puck gets knocked around. Man, that was nice. Still watching, I was watching the Granlund one. He kind of swooped that thing in there. I like that. He kind of got the rebound. Nice to see how aggressive he is in traffic now versus the past. So, because last year, Granlund in traffic was like, no. And then Pominville got the nice little empty netter. Just an easy-going game for the Wild. New Jersey's not who we thought they were. No, I'm kidding. No, they Zidlicky, a little homecoming, and he says he still thinks of this place as home, all that good stuff. Do you miss Zidlicky? Do you miss him?
Yeah, I think he was a good guy when we had him, I guess.
Yeah. It's just, I guess, him and Mr. Yo didn't see eye to eye with things, and ultimately, I mean, he had like a weird year that year. When Yo came in, it was like, wow, why is he sucking so bad? What the hell? So it's one of those things. Sometimes coach and player don't see eye to eye on everything. I know Havlat certainly didn't see eye to eye with Todd Richards, and it was like good riddance,
Yeah. What even happened to that guy? I don't even know where
he's at. Oh yeah, he got dealt in the. He got traded for It was the trade no, that wasn't Setaguchi. Doggone it, I forgot. We got a draft pick, I believe, for him. Now I'm blanking, but we did trade him. Yes. I don't know why I'm blanking on who we got from, because I know Setaguchi, Coyle, and Zach Phillips were for Brent Burns. I know that much, but Havlat was also... Oh, God, Denny Heatley. Excuse me. That's how we got Denny Heatley. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's how we got Denny Heatley. Pardon me. It was a straight-up Havlat for Heatley. Oh, goody. It was like neither one of them are doing all particularly well. I'm sure Havlat's doing better than Heatley this year, though. So Heatley's got like 5 points.
Yeah, he's... definitely needs to step up his game.
Oh, that's for sure. Heatley?
Yeah.
Oh, Heatley is the James Shepard of the year, the way he's headed.
Huh. I hope not.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess it's better him than like Zach Parise. 2 goals tonight. Woo!
I know. They're pretty goals, too.
Absolutely, they really were. Jason Arnott's retiring as well. That's another one. He's kind of been all over the place, like Nashville, Dallas, teams like that. I believe he played with St. Louis a long time ago, New Jersey. Do you remember Jason Arnott very well?
Yeah, I remember him from Dallas.
Yeah, he was at the Stars for a while. He's kind of been, he's one of those teams that's been all over the place, he's been all over the place on good teams. He's one of those guys that gets traded to playoff teams, and then, we see where we go from there, right?
Did he win the Stanley Cup yet?
Yeah, he won it in. Oh, go ahead.
Did he win with Dallas?
He won with New Jersey the following year. Unfortunately, against Dallas, son of a gun. Yeah, Dallas won it in '99. I don't think Arnott was on that team. No, he went to Dallas in later on, 2006 or something. It was much later. But yeah, he won it the New Jersey Devils in 2000. Excuse me, that was weird. But yeah, there's all kinds of notes all over the place. Jaromir Jagr's on New Jersey now. It's he'll get traded to a contender, though. I can almost guarantee that.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. He's not going to stay there. That's just, or they'll trade him for something, I'm sure, unless they can't get anything. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see where things stand there. That win against New Jersey was just so laid back and so easy. It was just
Yeah. I was hoping that we'd get Vanek, but he went for a lot. He went for a lot to the New York Islanders.
Yeah, he's on the Islanders right now. There's still a chance we will get him via free agency because, ultimately, if he does opt for free agency, the odds of us getting him are pretty high. It's a matter of the fear, that Lou Nanne said about him going to the Islanders of all teams. Is they have a lot of cap space. They have more than us, so they could offer him. Yeah, they could offer him two or more million a year. It's damn it. So that's the fear right now.
But if they don't make the playoffs, then the Wild do. I'm sure he'll want to be on a playoff team.
Yeah, that's the good part is the better team and obviously coming home and all that good stuff too could be. The draw to bring him here, yeah. Without a doubt. Go ahead.
Definitely.
Oh, what's that?
I said definitely we would.
Oh, yeah.
Throw home or parade for him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would love it. Yeah, he won the national title here and was the MVP of that team. That was good times. Yeah, you were wondering about Havlat earlier too. I did a little miniature mini digging here. I guess he's hurt. He's only played 2 games so far for the Sharks. He only had 18 points last year in the lockout season as well. So, Havlat. I don't miss him at all.
For the Stars?
Sharks. Sorry.
Oh, Sharks.
And they're doing super duper good. Doggone it. They're 10-1.
Yeah, I don't think he would add much to the team.
Mm-hmm. At this point, yeah. He's not going to add much, is he, Havlat?
Yeah.
Yep, he's Heatley's age. That's the funny part. They're both 81ers. It seems like both of them are kind of hitting the physical wall. Oh, well, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
The Wild, yes. They're doing... after tonight's game, the Wild are doing so good. They would definitely be in the playoffs right now. That's the good part with the new format and all that good stuff. They're because I guess the top 3 teams in each division are guaranteed to play. Well, obviously, yeah, they're in, and then after that, it's wild cards, 2 wild cards. But yeah, all of them get to make a full playoff. So it's not like baseball where it's that single game stuff. Yeah, or just one bad pitch or something can cost you your whole season. That would be pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yay. Mm-hmm. It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I guess that's baseball in a nutshell anyway, in a way. Look at us talking about baseball. No. David Ortiz.
Joey. Don't jinx us now.
Don't jinx us. Yeah, I don't want to think about that other team. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want to think about that other team that plays downtown. Okay, yep. So the good news is, yep, that New Jersey game was easy and all that good stuff. Zach Parise was able to score against his ex-team. That was really cool, actually. Very, very cool. It was a pretty goal. As most of Parise's goals, yeah, I mean, they're pretty and gritty at the same time. Hey, it rhymed.
Huh.
So tonight, Zach Parise, yes sir, Zach Parise, 2 goals, wild win, 5-1 in a game that started out like, Calgary's up 1-0. That sucks. But after we got through the first period, Koivu was able to get his second goal of the year. Charlie Coyle finally getting a point. Yep, it's nice to see him out there again. It may take him a little bit of time to get up to speed, but when he does, I'm sure he'll be fine. Koivu was able to tie it up, but at the same time, I was like, man, this is like a grinded out game. Who'd have thunk what we were going to see later on in the game, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That third period was a butt kicking.
Yeah, Koivu did pretty awesome.
He did. Koivu had, what did Koivu have? He had 3 points tonight, a goal, 2 assists.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Zach Parise, 2 goals and an assist. He's the overall star of the game. Koivu's a star of the game. Torrey Mitchell's been getting assists, or was able to get an assist tonight. The third or fourth line, yep. Zenon Konopka, that was actually a pretty nice goal.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Konopka scored his first goal in 81 games.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? 81 games. That's quite the stat right there. Yeah, those enforcers, when they score, it's front page news, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's crazy, I mean, see, Konopka's got hockey skills. He does. It's just that he tends to focus mostly on fighting, I guess, or, not even necessarily fighting, but physical play.
Yeah.
He is a hell of a face-off guy. In fact, statistically, he's the best. Like, would you believe this? Zenon Konopka statistically is the best face-off guy in the league.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
It's absolutely nuts. So it's like, that's your fourth line center. He's an enforcer and an unbelievable face-off guy. So pretty cool.
And now if he's scoring goals, our fourth line's looking pretty sharp now.
Yeah, that's for sure. And speaking of the lines too, they shuffled up a little bit. There was a short time where they were trying to turn it into, well, there is no such thing as a first, second, and third line. The first, second, and third lines are all going to kind of have equal type of talent. When they moved Koivu on what you would call the third line, do you remember a couple late last week they started doing that a little bit, and then they moved everybody back to the old school first line again, like it's Parise, Koivu, and I guess Coyle now. That was the first line last year. So
yeah, I'm sure they're missing Coyle a little bit, on the first line. Yeah,
they were, and he hadn't been there for a while. And I remember the first when Coyle first came back. Actually, that was when they started shuffling around because it's Granlund, and you're not going to split up Granlund and Pominville. They're playing better than anybody right now. That's the best chemistry in the team.
No way.
No way, Jose. So it's like they're like, we're not putting Coyle on the third line. Let's put him on the first line center, and then Koivu goes down to the third. I'm guessing that there was some type of conversation behind the scenes. Like, we're not putting Koivu on the third line, or Koivu maybe went up to the Mike Yo and said, no way, I have no idea, but it wouldn't surprise me. They put Broziak, who's another Facebook champ, what am I talking about? Face-off champ, Facebook.
Oh.
Horrible.
He's a Facebook champ too, Joe.
Yeah, he's on Facebook. He probably is. But yeah, they put Broziak at a wing, which is kind of like, huh? It was like Cook, Broziak, and Koivu, something like that. I could be wrong now. I mean, it was like one game, though, because Coyle got hurt, and then they're like, okay, screw that, move everybody back. Or didn't get hurt, but re-aggravated the knee a little bit.
Where is Cook? He's been kind of silent, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, he finally got a point tonight again when Fontaine and Broziak, He got an assist. Fontaine scored the goal. Braziak helped as well. So I guess that's the third line now. Fontaine has been everywhere except the second line pretty much this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's been on the fourth line. He's been on the first line for a while. And he's been on the third. And I guess that's where he is now. That's probably the best place for him, actually.
Yeah, we definitely need have a good their line, and he sure adds something to the mix.
Mm-hmm. He does, Fontaine. Yeah, he adds a little bit of scoring. It seems like a lot of his goals have been softies. It's like, whoa, what was that? Like his goal tonight is like, what, the goalie didn't stop that? Where he had the puck, and when you just try to just kind of swing the puck on net, right? You're kind of, you have the puck behind the net, right? And you skate out. Yeah, you skate out, kind of to the center a little bit, not too far. And you just kind of swing around, and, kind of swing the puck around, right, towards the goalie. And it went in. I was like, okay, that was a softie. All right, well, Wild lead 3-1. I think we're going to win now. And we did. Yeah, that was a softie. And his fourth goal was kind of like that, too. It was like, well, okay, cool. we'll take some softies once in a while after what Backstrom did once in a while. Sometimes give it up a couple softies. Harding, when he was bad in the past, had a bad game or something, he would give up some real nasty ones. But man,
he changed his ways.
Harding?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing like an all-star right now.
Oh.
I think right now he'd be in the All-Star game, like at least one of them, one of the Western Conference goalies in the All-Star game.
Yeah, him, Pominville.
Without a doubt. Yeah, I was about to say Pominville would absolutely be on the Western Conference All-Star roster right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Parisi probably too, and Parisi's actually leading the team in scoring now because of tonight's insanely good game. And Pominville's first scoreless game in probably quite a while. Strong play of the Wild of late. I mean, how can you not be thrilled right now if you're a Wild fan?
I know, I'm stoked.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I am. Yep, they are 9-4-3, 21 points, third place in the Central Division. So, playoff time. Here we go. Keep it up. Still got to beat out Nashville and St. Louis, but sorry.
And the Capitals.
Capitals? Look at you. Joe, no Capitals. Yeah, like St. Louis Blues, Winnipeg Jets, all that good stuff. Oh, doggone it. I'm on the wrong thing. Yep, I have two different things here in front of me. Yep, one of them actually shows the updated stats. The other one has the old ones, but yeah, Parisi's the leading scorer with 14 points. You gotta like that. Pominville with 12. The whole moral of the story right now. This is a team right now. They're all playing well, really, except for Heatley, and Scandella's been kind of invisible as well. Unfortunately, he's a guy that I've liked in the past, but you're like, who's Scandella, Joe?
Yeah, Joe. I don't know who that Scandella is.
Yeah, really. Yep. He's got like 3 points or something. For the longest time, he had nothing. But good for him, I guess. Good to see him getting an assist tonight. It's good stuff.
That's Suckadella.
Oh, look at you, troublemaker over here. Edit it out, Joe. Edit it out, right? No. Pominville's got 10 goals already. That's just sick. Wow. Suter's got 10 assists, no goals. Yeah, it's just, all these guys doing well. Jonas Rogin and Matt Cook were both they both had 6 points for the longest time. Brodin's still at 6. Cook is up to 9 now. Good stuff. Koivu very quietly has 11. Granlund very excitingly also has 11. So guys are playing very well. Fontaine with 5 goals, no assists, stuff like that. In general, players are contributing, and that's what's really exciting right now. That's why the team is playing so well. It's just about everybody's contributing somehow, some way. I mean, even Nate Prosser looks good. I guess one final thing now, Matt Dumba has played 9 games. So Now it's decision time. They've been scratching him of late because they're trying to be careful. Because once he plays game number 10, he'll then this year counts as the first of his NHL contract. So yeah, then this year is burned. So he would have 2 years remaining on his contract. If not, they can send him. He would not be able to go to Iowa. He would have to go all the way down to juniors, and then he'd still have 3 years on his contract. So yeah, it all depends. Are you excited? No. Oh, go ahead.
Do you really think he's ready for the big show?
It's kind of like yes and no, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
he just seems a little too young out there, unexperienced.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? And yeah, it is a little awkward. The good part is, yes, I'm pretty sure, like now, maybe next year's the year where he comes up and is the real thing. So are you leaning towards you'd send him back down to juniors for now? Like that's the crappy part, because it's down like 2 levels or 3 levels, you could say. Like there's the NHL's the top level, the AHL would be like AAA, so juniors it would be like single A, or like rookie league or whatever. Like if just like baseball comparison.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crappy part. It's like, damn, it happens a lot with the young guys when you're stuck with either juniors or National Hockey League, not AHL. You wish you could send him to Houston, don't you? Because I would do that like this. Like, boom, okay, yeah, send him to Houston for now, and maybe we'll call him up, as the year progresses, but it doesn't work that way. Damn,
Yeah, I think he's a great player, but, he's just going through some growing pains, I think.
Mm-hmm. And that's the question, can he get through them? Or, can he get through them during this year? Or is it just not worth it right now? You don't want to try to jump him up too far, too early. So, yeah, because he's definitely not Jonas Verdeen. I mean, once Verdeen was on the NHL roster, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only reason he played a game in Houston was for like a rehab type of thing. So that would be the only reason he would play in Houston was that purpose. Man, I can't believe it. He only missed 3 games with a broken cheekbone. Like, hey man, that's pretty cool to see him back out there that quick.
Yeah, that's a tough hockey player. That's what we're made of.
Absolutely. And face shield or not, don't you can't ever question a guy's toughness. That's for sure. A guy like that, yeah, especially defenseman, you're gonna be making contact with people. He's not he's not like a wimpy forward out there. Not that there's anything wrong with forwards, but defensemen do some of that bone rattling collisions out there a little more often than some of the forwards do. So yeah, it's just part of the game right there, eh?
Joey would be a defensive man.
Oh yeah.
He'd be bruiser like the boogeyman.
No, you think so?
Mhm.
You think I'd be a defenseman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I always saw me as kind of like kind of a two-way defenseman where I'd have offensive skills, but I would be I'd be a defenseman with offensive skills. I always saw myself as somebody like that. That's what I would like to believe anyway. Would like to.
Joey would be on the line with Brodeen.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be nuts? Yep, the blue line. Yep, I'd be in a pairing with Brodeen, right? Or Brodeen. Neil would be like Willie Mitchell out there. Yep, super defensive stopper, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I miss him. See, that's the one piece the Wild could use right now is that anchor defenseman. We don't really have an anchor. We have, because Brodeen is more of a skill guy than an anchor guy, we'll say, though his defensive skills are phenomenal. But yeah, that's like he's like an overall stud defenseman where it's nice to have that stay-at-home anchor too. But Stoner's kind of like a low-end version of that. Who's Stoner, Joe? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, sounds like someone's getting stoned over there.
That's what it sounds like, doesn't it? Some of the plays he made, I was wondering just a little bit sometimes, but last year he seems better this year. He just seems more like higher NHL IQ than last year. He was just I got sick watching him sometimes last year. And he's one of those guys who's like a lifer with the Wild. He's been in the system forever. So since like the early 2000s, now he's here like 10 years later playing on the NHL level the last couple of years. So good on him. Good on him. Good on him, mate.
Yeah, Mike.
Some Australian hockey. No. Oh, I better stop. So let's get to our weekly awards and all that good stuff. Like 2 things we liked, 2 things we didn't like. Would you like to start?
All right.
How about 2 positive things? 2
I
positive
like,
things. Sorry.
I like Parisi and how he played a great game tonight.
That was pretty darn awesome.
Against a pretty good team in the Flames.
Yeah, like up and down. Yeah, they're one of those teams. Sometimes it's like we get confused. Are they good or are they not? But hey, regardless, they're a team that's owned the Wild forever. But certainly not tonight.
Well, they also
the other,
kind of a new goalie in the net too.
Yeah, no more Kippersoff. He had a tough night, didn't he? Oof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He had a very tough night. The young man.
I love it.
Huh? You loved it? Yeah, I loved it too. That was fun. that was pretty darn fun. That was an easy thing. You got another positive thing?
The Palmerville and Grantland connection.
Oh my goodness! Without a doubt, yeah. I mean, without a doubt. I mean this, and I like for me, it's like the overall. Well, for one, okay, first thing I'll say, it's really, really, really darn nice to have the whole team healthy again. Josh Harding hasn't missed a beat at all. Coming back healthy, shuts out the Islanders, shuts out the New Jersey Devils. Has a very strong game against Calgary, even though Calgary didn't put up all that much resistance tonight after that first goal anyway, which, yeah. But no, to see the team back healthy again, it's really cool. And what I like is it's almost like with a lot of these guys, they're just getting it done all over the place. Very good chemistry. So that would be the second thing. The chemistry on the team right now is uber high. So good on Mike Yo. Hopefully he can keep it up this time. Third time's a charm, I hope. Yeah, because it's like the last couple of years, it's like things look so good, and then there's that letdown. I hope that doesn't happen this time around.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see against the Capitals if what kind of team we have, and that'll be the true test. That's
for darn sure, isn't it? Yep, and the goalie that got his butt kicked tonight was Rido Berra. Was to say he had a tough one. Oh well, Joe. Oh well, right? He only faced he faced 24 shots. Harding faced 25. So it's just one of those things. Nice game by the Wild. As for any negatives, it's kind of hard. Other than Danny Heatley's slow out there, but even he scored like at least once out of the 3 games. So okay, whatever. Good. Nice to see Heatley finally score. But
definitely.
Anything bug you this week? It's really hard to find too much. I mean, there's always like little mistakes here and there, but it's like I can't rip on anybody too much. I mean, the Wild played so well this week.
It's kind of hard to pick a person.
For the champ, James Shepard, you mean picking a person?
Yeah, picking a person that kind of got under my skin a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because for the longest time, there always was somebody or 2 somebodies or 3 somebodies. But for me, yeah, I mean, okay, if we're ready for the awards, I guess Mike Modano Award. Yeah, I'm going to go with Pominville again. He's just been phenomenal. He's the #1 star of the week, and he absolutely deserves it. He is playing as good as anybody right now. So that's my Mike Modano Award.
I'll go for Parisi just for the game he had tonight.
Yeah, he scored against New Jersey too. He's been picking it up. He had a couple of quiet games and then picked it up of late. Very cool. Very cool. So, yeah, you got Parisi, Texas, Mike Badano. Yeah. As for James Shepard, I'll just give it to Danny Healy by default because he just is what he is, I guess. Though he's showing signs of improvement, but hopefully a little more consistency will come out of it. Then they can get out of the James Shepard range. Give it to Matt Gumba. There we go.
I'm going to get it to Stephen Veilleux.
Stefan Veilleux. Steven, look at you, Steven. He might as well be Steven, though, huh? Yeah, it's Stephen Veilleux.
He's definitely not playing like a Stefan.
No, that's for sure. Stephon Marbury. No, that was really bad. Sorry. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll do the preview. We're only going to be previewing 2 games because there's a stretch there, Saturday all the way to Wednesday. So we're only going to preview Washington and Carolina, both road games. The Wild head on the road after this totally kick-ass homestand, 3-0 homestand. Hopefully we can continue that. But, and then we'll briefly check in with the Iowa Wild again, see how things are going there and such, and see if Neil Natedogg Feasting has any other little knickknacks to talk about along the way. Yep, usually comes up with something late in the show. like that hurdles goal, stuff like that. So, all right, we'll be right back right after this.
Shop on Amazon. Did you know that you can support this podcast just by doing your normal shopping on Amazon? It's really easy to do. Just go to thesportstuff.com and click on one of the many Amazon pictures. Do your normal shopping, and Amazon sees that we referred you, and they give us a percentage. We'd like to thank you in advance for supporting thesportstuff.com, and please use our Amazon link. Now enjoy the rest of the show.
We are going round like Saturn dreams. We are going down in an endless
Back here at Brave the Wild, episode number 68, which is a reminder for those of you out there on your iPod or Android device, iTunes for Apple devices, Double Twist application for Android devices. On Windows phones, simply look for us in the store, the Windows Store, on those Windows devices. Same with BlackBerry, you can do that as well. You'll find Brave the Wild on there. That way you don't necessarily have to just sit in front of a computer, but some people like that. I personally would prefer having it on an iPod or something. So, yeah. We can also check in with the Facebook page here very briefly. Where are we? Mostly, okay, yep. There's only one post right now, but I'll mention it. Yep, Mark Carlson was saying he's looking forward to the show tonight. He said, hey, Joey, can you ask Neil to speak up a bit? Thank you. He was teasing you a little bit. Partially because of the phone connection at times. So, but no, Neil's doing a good job. Good job. Yep.
Thank you.
For sure.
Can't do it without you.
Oh yeah. Thank you, sir. Yep. Same here. Can't do it without you. So yes, if you want to post on the Facebook page, it's kind of hit and miss of the Facebook page. Sometimes you get a lot of posts. Sometimes it's like one or two or something. Always appreciate Mark Carlson. Hey, don't be afraid to call in sometime as well. 209-736-7877. 209-736-7877. It is a voicemail to treat it as such. Mention you're calling into Brave the Wild. And then there you go. Shout out, comment, complaint, whatever it is. Talk about the Wild if you could. For Facebook, simply type in Brave the Wild Minnesota Wild Show in the Facebook search bar. Find it and like it. At Brave the Wild is the Twitter account. Yes. All right, so we got some previewing to do, a little previewing to do. So how did we do last week anyway? I think we both picked victories in those two games, and we were unable to predict the Calgary game. We did that the second week in a row where we missed a prediction because of the busy Sunday night type of thing. So
yeah,
we each collected 2 victories. Yeah, You like it?
Oh yeah.
So Neil Natedogg Feasting is now 3-2, and Paladino Joey is 9-3. Yes. Yeah, I get.
You're beating the hockey team. They're 9-4.
Yeah, I'm actually ahead. Isn't that crazy? Because I got picking losses sometimes. Like, Joe, you can't pick losses.
Yeah, Joe.
But remember that one week I was just dead on. It was crazy. Well, except for that stupid Florida game. But yeah, I picked losses in Tampa and in Toronto. I was right, but then doggone it, there's no rebound against Florida. So here we go. We got only 2 games to preview again. The Wild schedule seems to be just spread out all over the place. Wild head to Washington, to the nation's capital, to play Alex Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals on Thursday, November the 7th. They are 500 right now, 7-7.
Well, I think they'd be have a better record than that.
You would think, yeah, but yeah, they're one of those weird teams where it's like I don't know what to think about them half the time. Yeah, now they're 8-7. They just won tonight. Pardon me. Oh goody, yep. Nicholas Backstrom. That name sounds oh so familiar. I always get a kick out of that. They're like Nicholas.
Yeah. Sounded like our guy. Like what the hell?
Yeah, it's weird because it's basically exactly Nicholas Backstrom. I always get a kick out of that, and I know it's not news that Nicholas Backstrom is a good player in the NHL, a goal scorer. He's actually got 1 more point than Alex Ovechkin, the one-dimensional goal-scoring machine. 10 goals, 5 assists for Alex, but Backstrom has 5 goals and 11 assists. Definitely a nice player, Nicholas Backstrom. For me, he's the MVP of that team. Ovechkin's kind of the flash. Backstrom's the substance, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the Wild can go in there and take out the Washington Capitals?
I'd say they come out with the win.
I hope so. Metropolitan Division, they're in second place in that division, which is kind of weird. Because that division, the teams are all over the place. New Jersey stinks. The Islanders aren't doing so hot. The Rangers are kind of meh, But
yeah.
So that's a weird division right now. I got to think Boston's winning it. In fact, they probably are. They are not. It's Pittsburgh. Pardon me. Boston's not even in that division. Pardon me. Pittsburgh's way ahead of everybody. Way ahead. Carolina's not doing too good either. Yep, we're playing that Metropolitan Division right now. Never forgot Columbus moved to the East too. I'm confused right now. Jeez. Philadelphia's not playing well. I mean, you'd think that'd be a very competitive division, but it's not right now. Huh. Anyhow.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being in that division right now.
Yeah, the Wild would be a strong second place. Yep, very strong. We'd be staring those Pittsburgh Penguins, we'd be breathing right down their back, only 1 point behind.
I saw that the Stars had beat the Boston Bruins in overtime.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yep. So that's a surprise because the Stars aren't very good either. They're another one of those funny teams right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of weird teams in the NHL right now where you just don't know what to think of them. To me, I think the Stars are a pretty inferior team right now. They used to be that high-spending team. They bring in these old guys, but and they'd be adequate, but they'd miss the playoffs. Now they're just, I don't know, they're just kind of a scrub team right now.
Yeah.
But
I think the Stars are pretty good. They have young guys that are good on the team.
Yeah, the youth is coming in, kind of like how I feel about the Islanders. There's a lot of young talent on the Islanders, even though their record's kind of not so good. But Yeah. Last year, people may have said that about the Wild. You know, they're not so good, but boy, look at the young talent. Starting to pay off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I predict a win as well. I am on your side against those Washington Capitals in the nation's capital. I just think the Wild momentum is very strong. Of course, on the road, things can change very quickly, but I got a very, very good feeling about the way things are going right now. We're finally scoring consistently. It's not just a one-game thing this time around so far. So, cool. We head to Carolina 2 days later, Saturday, November the 9th. What say you, Neil? What say you?
I'd say we get a win.
Oh, Mr. Positivity's back. Yeah, Carolina's, they're not doing too good right now. 5-7. The Wild played pretty well against them. Was it like a week and a half ago? 3-1 victory. Yeah. Boy, they have a lot of injuries. My God. Whew. Cam Ward being out, that's not good. He's on the injured reserve. Jeff Skinner's out. Anton Khudobin's out. My God, they have no goalie. What the hell? Okay, that sucks.
One of those boards that have the holes in them.
Who?
Just put on one of the boards that has holes in them to score.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Huh.
Justin Peters, that's who's the goalie right now. And it's like, yeah, I guess so. That's about what's going to happen, isn't it?
Huh.
Speaking of holes, yeah, he's 0-5. Justin Peters, his goals against average is 3.5. So please go get him, Wild. You better win this game. This is a must-win for obvious reasons, you know. This is a must-win because you don't win this game, it's like, oh, what a waste.
Yeah.
Shucks. Yeah, Jeff Skinner's their leading scorer out. The Stahl brothers are in there. Justin Falk, is that who I think it is? Can't be. It just can't be, can it? Oh no, it's not the same guy. Okay. It's not the same guy. I was like losing it. No, yeah, I was thinking his name isn't spelled the same. Falk was I remember there was a Falk on the Wild last year, Justin Falk, but I wasn't a big fan. This is not a very good team, no. The Wild have to win this game. So, yeah, I'm with you. Wild go 2-0 and win 5 games in a row, baby.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Awesome.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I would put the Wild at 11-4. 11-4. Yes, sir. 25 points. Yeah, chasing down those Chicago Blackhawks and stupid Colorado Avalanche who are good again.
Yeah, hope the real Avalanche gets those guys.
Yeah, they come down. Yep, they come tumbling down the mountain, right? Yeah, Patrick was up to a damn good start as coach of that team. Oh boy. They're like, geez, I wonder why I remember people were like, wow, I wonder why the Colorado Avalanche goalies are doing so well. Well, the coach is Patrick Waugh, for Pete's sake. He's like one of the greatest of all time. So, yeah, except
we beat them in the playoffs in 2003.
Yeah, the last goal ever scored against Patrick Waugh is the most famous goal in Wild history, scored by our boy, Andrew Brunette. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now he's part of the front office, and he's even kind of helps out kind of coaching behind the scenes as well with power play and such. How can you not love Andrew Brunette?
Yeah, I miss him.
I do too. He's one of the coolest guys. I even met him. I mentioned it on the show a couple times in the past. Yeah, I met him at one of those. What is it like? They do it every like March or so, like Taste of the Wild or something. Wild Skills Competition. Something like that, you know, you can go, they're all available for autographs, but, you know, in groups, you can only go to one group because there's only so much time. Mm-hmm. And it's like, the Gabrick line is like a mile long, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Andrew Brunette, go over there, yes. I want to meet Andrew Brunette. Yep. And what's great about Andrew Brunette, he is who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Brunette is exactly who you think he is. You know, he seems like a really cool guy. He's the exact same guy. Yep. I mean, so that's what I like about him.
He's like a genuine, down to earth kind of person.
Yes, he is. So yeah, that's like he's the classic cool dude, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. Yep, a cool way to kind of come near wrapping up the show, talking about Andrew Brunette. Real quick, check in with the Iowa Wild, or at least the prospects and stuff. How about this? Eric Halla and Jason Zucker are leading the way right now. I like it. Carson McMillan's up with the Wild right now. He's the leading scorer. Oh, go ahead. Sound like you had to.
Yeah, McMillan.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he? He's on the roster for the Wild, isn't he?
He is. Yep, he's on the fourth line right now instead of Stefan Veilleux, which I'm okay with. Plus, he was helping fill in for like injuries like Coyle and stuff. But yeah, McMillan is still here on the fourth line right now. I saw him tonight a little bit. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy McMillan's here? Aren't you happy?
Yeah, it's definitely a promising kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. He's like one of those kind of career minor leaguers that can score a little bit here and there. He's brought into the Wild though to kind of be a energy and grind it out type, which sounds a lot like the Wild in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually the captain of the Iowa Wild, interestingly. Yes, sir, he's the captain. Zach Phillips is actually doing fairly well, too. So a lot of the remaining prospects are doing all right. Brett Ballmer's scoring is down a bit. He's only got 3 points in 8 games. That's unfortunate. Tyler Kuma, same old story. Only 2 points in 9 games. I mean, that's not the worst ever, but nothing much to brag about right there. What did I say? For a while there, it's like, yeah, it seems like Darcy Comfer has lost his mojo, and well, he's not doing as good as Johan Gustafsson in the Iowa Wild right now. He's a little bit behind. Goals against average almost 3. So, man, there was a time it looked like Darcy Comfer had goalie of the future written on him for the Wild. Now it's like, I don't know. When he came up to the Wild, he got his ass kicked.
Yeah, that was like a horrible game to watch.
Mm-hmm. That was the Toronto game. It was kind of bad timing because that team is real good, but still, he just got stumped.
Yep, he got the horseshoe around his neck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't imagine that helped his confidence because the momentum he took to Iowa after that, not so good right now.
Yeah, kind of a shame.
For sure. As for the Iowa Wild's record, they're in 4th place in the Midwest Division right now, 5-4. They started off good, now not so much. Yep, they've scored as many goals as they've had against. They're kind of like the Wild last year, I guess, where they didn't score much and they didn't give up a lot either. Oh, goody, So
trade them all.
Trade them all. It's like funny, like all these different cities. Some like places it's like, oh wow, yeah, they have the same city as NHL teams. Some places it's like, Lake Erie, Utica, Rochester, Charlotte. Well, I suppose Charlotte, yeah, San Antonio. That's funny, but I'm not going to go over that too much. I'm going to drive people nuts. They're like, why am I listening to this garbage? Yeah. So with that. Positivity abounds right now with the Wild. Hopefully we can continue it. And right now, your boys, Paladino Joey and Neil Natedogg Thiesing, are saying yes. Indications right now would tell you that the Wild will continue their uptrend. Is that how you're seeing things?
No, Joe, I'd rather be having a tea party than listening to this garbage.
Wow, look at you. Look at you. You're giving us a 1-star, aren't you, right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Joey sucks. Neil should be the star, Joe. Ha ha. Neil should be the solo host.
Oh, yeah.
I can just see you write that down. It's like, what? Look at this guy. He's killing me. It's like, Neil's the solo host. Joey should be fired.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, yep. Hope you guys enjoy that. Hope you guys enjoy and continue to enjoy the positive run for the Wild right now, because I certainly am, and I'm sure you are as well, aren't you, Neil, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Great to be a Minnesota Wild fan right now.
It sure is, and I just pray to God it continues. Gopher hockey, number 1 in the nation. Gopher women's hockey hasn't lost since 1812. Keep it up. Hockey is a beautiful thing in town, and it should be. It should be. Damn it.
Yep. State of hockey, baby.
State of hockey. Let's keep it going. That's going to be our new name of the show. It's going to be called the State of Hockey. No, I'm kidding. No, I like the name Brave the Wild. It's cool. Yep. All right. So thanks again for hopping on board. Another late night, but energy level was high. You sounded like you're having a lot of fun anyway.
Yeah, it was a blast. I love it.
Yeah, for sure. It always is, and we just continue to get better and better. Getting on the air and the Wild doing well, it certainly helps. Makes us feel real good. So, yeah. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up, Wild, so we don't have to come on here and go, they suck. So, let's just have some more positivity. Pass it on. And we'll be back next week for a even better show. I've got to hope, at least record-wise, for the Wild. Yes, sir. Take care, everybody.